So it has been a while since I made a video on YouTube. It is something that I wasn't expecting to stay away for that period of time, you know. So I am currently making my way back slowly in making videos, but yes, I've been trading. And for the millionth time, I want to make videos on YouTube and for my trading journal. It's my trading journal that I could look back on myself and see the trades that I take, the dotishness that I talk about. Just say, this channel is love. So this is my diary, my journal. So I'm putting these videos here so I could go back to it. If it helps you and you see the content and you love the content, feel free to subscribe and like the video. So I'm putting it there. I don't have to do this, but I like making videos. For some reason, I like making videos, and you would learn something as well. So no judging, right? No judging at all. So we're gonna do some things on this channel. We're gonna do some things on this channel. I am going to we're gonna do some podcasts. We're gonna invite persons on the live stream. We're gonna do some live stream. Answering people questions. We're gonna get some traders. Hopefully we find some traders to bring them on the channel and they could show us a thing or two. So if you come across this video and you want to be a part of the video and show us a thing or two, this channel is definitely open to that. So let's see how much friends we could make along the line of this journey. So if you are a Forex trader and you have some tips for my community to be, because I don't have a community here, I'm not consistent. So if you see this video, make sure you subscribe and comment. So I'm not begging for none of those things, but it's time we go a little further in the channel. The Trinidad and Tobago seems to be a little slow, so I realize a lot of people is looking into Forex because it's printing money and they're getting a lot. There's lots of scammers out there. They want the same thing you want, which is money. And you could make something from Forex. I would say you could pay a bill, you could pay 2 bills, you could save a little money, you could buy a little something, but you just need to learn the skill, learn the skills, where to place a trade. Don't trade, like, for example, when I now started off in this Forex games a couple of years ago, I had 3 monitor, the laptop, 2 screens. I wanted all the screens, all the chart open up, the 20. How much chart it is, boy? 20 something, 27, I think. I had all the pairs open up. One screen had 4. No, it had like 4. One screen had 8. So one screen had 8. So 3 screens. That was like 24 charts. So I would say practically almost all the charts was open up and I was watching. So that time, what shit I doing? That them was the days, you look back to and say, boy, what stupidness you really doing, my, that is what YouTube is for. To go back and see, some of the dotations that I used to do, but that was way, way, way back then. But I don't think I ever post or make any videos like that where I showing like trading and watching all these charts. So today we just gonna talk about GBP USD. GBP USD has been one of my favorite pairs that made me, well, I would say GBP USD made me the most money in terms of forex trading, because this is like all of this trade, right? So if you want to trade and you want to use it as a hobby, right, this is my advice to you. So this is my little advice to you. So I do hope that you are hearing me. I have a headset to hear myself speak, and I have a big mic. So I'm talking to myself currently, but I know that you could hear me, right? So GBP USD has been one of the pair that I have spent the most time with, right? Follow me. So I have traded lots of pairs, but for some reason I always come back to GBP USD. Now, some of you all may be new to this, and you're gonna find me. You're gonna say, what is GBP USD? Right? You could Google it. You have AI, you could ask it, what is GBP USD in Forex? You'll get that. It have all that information now. You don't have to purchase a course or purchase anything from me, because I'm not currently selling nothing. So this channel we is our love, and we sharing knowledge. When I have a community, then we go talk about mentorship and training and one-on-one coaching and having some lessons and things. But right now, me and nobody here, so we have to build it up now, right? But I will not sell a course or anything. What I would do is, like, everybody selling course 3,000, 4,000. I would have a mentorship where I could interact with the people, ask the people questions on the live, and we have that session going. And so everybody would learn at the same time. If we don't have that and we have one or two, we will still do it, because it's not about you purchase a course. For me, I purchased multiple courses, and then I had the video there and I watch the video. Me, I don't time with that now, but like too much. And then YouTube, I then find myself, I'm on the course, I go on YouTube and all kind of madness I do. Anyway, so if you don't know what is GBP USD, please, I'm not going to say it here. Go and Google it, or use AI and ask AI GBP USD. That's to tell you how terrible the mindset of some of us is today. So no hate, right? Anyway, so we have GBP USD. We trading one against the other. So we buying one and we selling one. So if GBP USD is in a buy, that means the US is selling and the pound is going up, right? If it's in a sell, GBP USD is in a sell, like a really drop. Like, for example, look at this on my screen here. I do hope that you'll be able to see my screen. So this was last week, yep, and the previous week before was like August the 7th. Here I was in this trade and I was a bit frightened. and I was in, yeah, let's say, yeah, I think this one was interest rate or something, right? So this whole overall structure of this market here from on the 70, this whole thing here, I wonder if I could get a circle, but I really, sometimes a circle, boy. Hold on, bear with me, Tools, chart. Never use a circle in this thing before in a shape. Right, look at circle here. Yeah, so you see this whole thing here, this whole big thing here. Think I have it big enough. So this whole thing here, it's called an uptrend for my beginners, right? And what happened on that whole thing was about approximately 2 weeks plus, 2 weeks, yeah, 1 week, 2 weeks and something. So let's look at, we're going to explain in other videos on the H frame, etc., right? But we just talking about GBP USD for my beginners to get a understanding on what we really doing, right? So GBP USD has been going up for the past 2 weeks plus. Reason why is that we had some interest rate news and some news that give the pound and or the US some strength. So previously, somewhere in July on the 29th or so, this was down, and when that news come out on the 7th of August or so, markets decide we would it already break support, and support now became it break resistance, and resistance breaks up, right? So it broke resistance, and now resistance became support, right? So with that break, it retests, and that retest was the interest rate news, and that candle was okay. We have a bullish confirmation in the market when we know, for example, that bullish candle. Let's see if we could zoom up a little bit here, and you would see what I'm talking about. So this candle was the interest rate as our forwards. Then price had was to like that whole week sit in that range, like a range area right here. Let me see if I could get it. So this is like this range. It's like it's in a tight squeeze. And once it break out of that, which it did on last week. Well, today is Sunday, right? So it come out of that range, and it retests. That's the break and retest everybody talking about. And since you know that it goes up for the buy, and it's buying currently. So if it's buying currently and price is that high, right? We look for resistance, and since we already know that the price has broke, so we in this trending phase, this is a strong up, right? We could possibly have a retest somewhere around those areas. We also have a fair value gap in this area here, where price definitely or may need to visit. This is the fair value gap, and this is also the support. So we have two confirmations here that price may need to come back down. I'm not sure, right? So am I looking for buys here right now? No, it will definitely need to break on top here and give me some sort of, break and retest to go for the up. Maybe if it come down back here, I would definitely enter for a buy, right? So we have to wait. So I do hope that this video is helpful. It may be a little lengthy. Right, so back to this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a couple of videos for my beginners, right? So if you are a beginner and you're seeing this and you want to trade and stuff, right? You don't need money to trade. You could open up a demo account. You could use the same broker that I'm using here. So I'm gonna place the link for this broker in my description. You're gonna see the link. You're gonna click it. It's a broker. The server is for the Caribbean. So the entry and exit is really good when you take a trade and you see your money and you want it. You click. You come out of it. You could also deposit and withdraw in crypto. That's a plus. Withdrawal is instant. I have never had any problem for my withdrawal since I'm using them for the past I think it would have been like maybe 6 years, boy. It's been a while. I have seen other brokers give me all kind of problems. Some of them D, some of them not D, some of them slipping your trade, all kind of thing. But I ain't gonna lie, this one I had no problem. So it making me feel like I old school and I never upgrade. So I'm a little, I feel like I've been here a while and I'm not a millionaire yet for some reason. Why, this red and green candlestick, it takes a lot and to deal with your mental and stuff. So if you're coming in the game, make sure that you play the game well. It will deal with your mental as well, So I'm gonna place the link for the broker in the description. What you want to do, you want to click the link and you want to register an account. If you are a beginner, you register a demo account. If you could already trade, you open up, click the link, open up account, you deposit, you trade. Now, the broker, right, is where you would do all your transaction, meaning you would fund your MT4, your MT5, and you place your trade on the trading tool, which is the platform, which is MT4, MT5. Now the broker, you deposit your money to the broker and the broker allows you to go into the market, which is the MT4 and the MT5, to place your trades, your buy or sell, or look at your commodities, your currencies, your indices, whatever it is. So the broker allows you to enter into the Forex market. Get me, right? Now, there are two platforms and there are many other platforms, but as I say, I am a little old school towards it. I still using MT4. It working good. It have MT5. Now, in the broker, if you are on a desktop, you would see an option to click there. Either you want MT4 or MT5 and you install that on your PC. Now, for the persons who don't have these things and you want to trade on your mobile, what you want to do, you want to go onto the Play Store and you are going to look for MT4 or MT5, any one of your choice, right? If you want to know what I have, I old school, I still have MT4 trading on my phone, on my desktop or so. You could choose to go with that. I have MT5. Right? So MT5 has a little more. It has a little more features than MT4. You know, MT4 is like, I think it was like the first one or so. So you go onto the Play Store and you get your MT4 or your MT5. Now you go back to the broker on the link that you sign up. Now, if you are I'm gonna do a whole video on it, right? So I'm just like, today was just like my comeback, and I was playing around with my live stream and setting up and showing camera. So currently I'm using a external camera away from my desktop, and it was giving me a little lagging and all these things. So it took me a while to set back up everything. Good. So right, so you open your broker, your MT45. Now you create a demo account. Once you create the demo account, you're gonna get, maybe I think is in your email, or you're gonna see right there once you hit create. You're gonna get a password, and you are going to get a user ID. So you're gonna get all those things, and that is what you're going to use to log in your MT45. So the broker is gonna give you the login credentials, either is a demo or your live, and you put that in your MT4 or your 5. We're gonna do a video, but I believe somewhere on my channel I already have an old video showing you how to do the setup. So we're gonna do a new one, but the same thing applies. Right? Remember that you're gonna click the link in my description for the broker, open up an account, create a live or a demo. If you're a beginner, get a demo. It's gonna give you login credentials, and you go to your MT4 or 5 from your Play Store. Once you download that, and that is going to be your login credentials. After that, and you log in, it's gonna give you the charts, and you could be able to buy and sell directly from your phone. So I do hope that this video is helpful, guys. Feel free to like and subscribe. Try to follow the page. It's going to encourage me. If you are a trader, comment, right? I'm going to reply to you. We're going to link up on IG. I believe I want to put my IG back there. We're going to link up, and we're going to do a video, right? So we're going to get some people to show us and teach us some things as well too. I'm going to do things, and you guys going to do things, and we're going to continue to grow the channel and teach people for who don't know, so that they wouldn't be wasting their money in scammers. Forex is definitely free. I know everybody has to make money, and a lot of people cannot trade. It's not that they cannot trade. Let me correct that. Don't vex with me. They could trade, but they're not profitable. Right? They're using a lot of demo account with 40, 60,000, 100,000, and taking some trade there on gold. But let me just don't talk about that now. I know that money now, because I know if I had that money, me ain't taking that trade on no gold now. I taking my money and I gone. Don't say we are joking, right? So one love. I do hope that you enjoy the video.